Welcome back to Bragg N Bout Business. I'm your host, Greg Hinton, and this episode marks the 1-year anniversary of the podcast. So happy anniversary to me. Thank you, listener, for sticking with us for 365 days. You know who else has been with us from the beginning? Cowboy Trail Brewery, cheers to the West, and we appreciate that so much. So do me a solid and go grab a 4-pack of Lock and Load Lager. Cowboy Trail really does do so much for the community, so show your appreciation and support local. Today we're talking about real estate, but not that cookie cutter stuff. We've got Elise Lalonde from the Rare Group in the house. She's gone from couture fashion and flying the skies to dominating the untamed luxury market right here in the Foothills. We're diving into acreage quirks, how to actually prep your home to move in 2026, and why your realtor might just be your therapist. Whether you're a serious buyer or just out for an ice cream, you need to hear this. Enjoy!
Hi.
Elise Lalonde,
Yeah.
welcome to Bragg N Bout Business.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you on. We talked about this now for like a few months.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Shocking. Took a while to get dates lined up,
Hey, that's okay. It all happens when it's supposed to happen.
right? Organic.
That's right. Right on.
Yeah.
So, you are a real estate agent
Yes,
located in Bragg Creek.
I am. Yes, that's
Right.
correct.
So, the name of your agency?
So I am with Real Broker. So they're a cloud-based brokerage,
Okay.
and I'm on a team which is called Rare Group.
Rare Group. Yes.
And so we're kind of all over the place, from Harmony to Strathmore, Calgary, that kind of
Okay,
thing.
so you got the whole
Mhm.
that whole geographical area covered then.
Yeah, that's correct.
And are you the only one of the group that's out here?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay. So nobody fights over the Bragg Creek properties then?
No, not really. No. I mean, I'm sure they'd like to, but I'd probably duke it out pretty hard. So,
Sure. Now, is your specialty luxury rural?
yes. So
Okay.
primarily, yes, we work within that like luxury scope. And in luxury now versus luxury 20 years ago is very different. The
Okay.
price point now for a luxury home is around 1.2 based off of the Calgary Real Estate Board. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 1.2.
These numbers are as of
Yes.
March 31st, 2026.
Exactly. So, I mean, now you look at properties out here and at least 50% of them are well above that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So we live in a luxury market, but what I love about Bragg Creek is kind of like untamed luxury. It's
It
not
is.
the typical luxury that you think of with McMansions and,
Yes.
crazy bathtubs and that kind of thing. It's just luxury to me is such a different thing.
Yeah.
It's peace and quiet and space.
Yes. And that's why people come to Bragg Creek.
Exactly.
They want all this.
Exactly.
A little more rustic,
Yes, exactly.
but we still have all of the amenities
Mhm.
of a larger center, which is fantastic.
It is. That's the thing. Like, nobody moves to Bragg Creek unless they want to be in Bragg Creek. It's not the type of market where you can just enter. You have to really want to be here.
You do. And
Yeah.
you have to commit to it. I
Yes.
remember we started looking out here, my wife and I, in like 2017, 2018, and
Mhm.
it took us 5 years
Yeah.
to find a place.
Yeah. That's exactly it. It took us 5 years as well.
Yeah, that's the average number, I think, for people.
Yeah.
Because we say there's everything out here from mansions to meth houses.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
that's,
mean,
you know.
no, you're not necessarily wrong,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's there's quite a vast difference between them all. So
There is.
yeah,
There is. So how's 2026 starting out for you then?
it's been my busiest year yet.
No
So,
kidding.
Yeah,
Okay. So this is kind of the season we're getting into now.
it is. Yeah.
Right.
So they always talk about spring market springing.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, it's certain pockets are really, I mean, not necessarily just Bragg Creek, but even in Calgary, that kind of thing. It's really starting to pick up.
All right.
And I have a coworker who lives in Harmony. For example, she said nothing sells in Harmony unless it's from April to September. That's the time frame
winter
for Harmony.
freeze is on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, every kind of neighborhood. We lived in Cochrane for 10 years prior to moving to Bragg Creek. So Cochrane is starting to pick up as well. Yeah.
It's grown so much.
It really has.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 You probably didn't miss the traffic when you left.
No, we didn't. And where we lived, we were really affected by it, but
Oh,
yeah, it was good
They'll
to
get
get
it
out.
sorted out.
Yeah.
I think
it's
they're
almost
making the
done.
right moves now to
Yeah.
get the planning and the flow better. So
Exactly.
that's good. No,
Yeah.
absolutely. So how long have you been an agent?
It's been 2 years.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so pretty new then.
Relatively fresh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things I just I don't want to say I fell into it, but it was kind of just a natural progression for what I had done in the past. And it felt like the right move. I have some really good friends who are realtors, and they suggested that I
Get into it.
get my license, and they suggested it, back in 2020 when things were really booming. So
Right.
I missed that market. But I think that, when you have to learn in a bit more of a difficult market,
Yeah.
it's a bit better.
Yeah. Take it slow.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Ex-
So what led you to becoming a real estate agent?
Well, I mean, how far back do we want to go?
Take us all the way back.
All the way back. Okay.
You were born in Saskatoon.
Yes, I was born in
All right.
Saskatoon. I grew up rural Saskatchewan, grew up on a farm, rurally,
Yeah.
of rural real estate. Yeah, I graduated high school, didn't know what I was going to do, ended up becoming a flight attendant.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, people
right.
like, oh, that kind of tracks.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that for almost 12 years. So I started right when I was 18 out of Saskatoon. 2010, that airline went under. 2010, didn't have a job. Briefly went to paramedic school.
Okay.
Huge appreciation for people who do that.
Oof, it's tough.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I had the opportunity to move out to Calgary for an airlines. I was 20 years old. I'm going to take it,
Why
right?
not? Yeah.
Exactly. So that's how I ended up out here. And then I worked for that airline for a little bit, ended up progressing into corporate, worked in corporate airlines, corporate flying. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting. I lived in Turks and Caicos for a couple months.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I learned to scuba dive on the company dollar. It was pretty sweet.
Fantastic.
And then, after that, I thought, this is the best it's ever going to be. I can't peak at 24. Right? So
Just getting started.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I thought back to, what do I want to be when I grow up? And I always had a love of fashion. So I thought, okay, I'm going to get into fashion. So I started looking at schools, but I didn't really want to go to fashion school. I wanted to go to design school. So I ended up going to school for couture sewing and design in Calgary. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then while still flight attending, I went to school, and then I started my business. So I had a business for a while, did couture wedding gowns, was very successful, but my wrists couldn't handle the sewing. And so just working with people, I'm really good at talking to people. That's my favorite thing to do.
Ah, there you go.
They might not think so, but I mean, I love to talk to people. So I was like, okay, how can I get into a job that kind of correlates like that? So I had friends, and they said, you know what, try it. It's not, what's there to lose,
What's to
right?
lose? Exactly. You got
Exactly.
a gift, you might as well use it the best way you can.
Exactly. So I kind of transitioned out of my business and into this a couple of years ago. So
Very nice.
Yeah.
You said it before, you kind of fall into, I'm in sales. You kind of fall into sales.
yes,
I don't think anybody has a dream of growing up to be a salesperson.
no,
At all.
probably not.
No, but
No.
it's just, one thing leads to another, and you have gifts,
Yeah.
talking, appreciation for people and helping them. And
That's
you've been in the
huge.
service industry, being a flight attendant,
Yeah.
and that's all about people care.
It is. It
Right.
is.
So you can transition that to,
Yeah.
being an agent.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
think that's one thing that, more than anything, it's not about selling houses. It's about managing people.
Relationships.
Yes. Relationships. And I mean, managing tough relationships and,
Yeah.
sales, especially home sales, it's not always happy reasons people are selling. It's not
That's
moving
right.
up, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's not all
No.
TV commercial.
no, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So what's the competition like in Bragg Creek? There's quite a few
There's
agents
quite a few agents out here, and there's quite a few agents who are seasoned.
You want to talk
you know.
shit about anybody while we're talking?
No, no, I wouldn't. But I mean, I've met quite a few of them, and some of them I haven't met
I'll
yet.
cut that out.
No worries.
I'm just bullshitting.
No, I mean, to be honest, everyone's been lovely to me so
That's
far,
good.
which is good.
They
but-
have to be, because it's a small town.
Well, and that's the thing. You make your bed, you lie in it, right?
Mhm. That's right.
Piss people off enough, they're not gonna.
You get a reputation.
Exactly.
Oh, exactly. Okay, good. What's it
Yeah.
like being part of a group?
I love it. And our team isn't super structured, which is nice. Lots of teams are where it's very, I don't want to say militant, but it's like, here's the expectation. You must follow XYZ.
Oof.
And that's not my vibe.
I wouldn't fall well into that.
No,
Oh.
exactly. And so, when I ended up on this team, it was just because we're like-minded individuals and you have strength in numbers, right?
Right.
So you have that resource to lean on, but there's no expectation of producing X amount or knocking on this many doors.
Right.
You kind of do what works for you, because what works for one person doesn't work for another.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't put everybody in the same box.
No, you can't.
And being a real estate agent is operating your own small business.
Exactly. It is.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, you have to be self-driven. If you're not,
Forget about it.
You're not going to make any money.
It's
You know,
going to be starving, and you won't be living in Bragg Creek.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what are some common misconceptions people have about when they move to Bragg?
Well, I mean,
Because I think people drive out here, they have an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Somebody recently referred to them as cone lickers. So I'm going to use that because I like that term now.
That's pretty funny.
And they kind of fall in love with the hamlet.
Yes.
But that's just the beginning. I mean, there's a lot to know about when you buy an acreage.
There is. And I mean, depending on where you live, whether you're in Redwood, I mean, that's lease land, or if you're right in the hamlet like myself, like we're on town water and sewer,
right.
But not everyone is. We have a well.
Right.
I think we have septic. I don't know where it is. It's not hooked up anymore. Exactly. It's not hooked up anymore. I'm sure I have a guy in my Rolodex I could call. He'd figure it out. Yeah. But, if you're living out of town, you have to worry about wells, those types of things, unless you're in a subdivision. Bugs. People are shocked. I have bugs in my house or whatever. It's like, well, you live in the forest. What do you expect?
Exactly. You're going to get some ants. You're going to get flies.
Exactly. It's a normal thing. And, just even how quiet it is. Some people love that.
Oh, love it.
But some people find it unnerving. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Like, give me more space.
I love the peace and quiet. Like, I like walking out my door and not seeing anybody else.
Yeah.
You hear a little bit of stuff, traffic or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, exactly. Exactly. And then, it can get pretty busy in town on weekends.
And that's why locals avoid town.
Exactly. Well, you know your times to go. I'm not going to say them because we have people listening from other places.
That's
but
right.
You know your times.
Secret.
Exactly. You know your times to go. And you know where to park.
What kind of advice would you give somebody besides calling Elise when?
Yeah, exactly. Besides calling me.
Yes.
To be honest, know your dollars. Get your money in line, because I'm sure you should actually have a mortgage broker on here. That'd be a great person to talk to.
I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have yet.
It can be more difficult to get a mortgage out here. And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't have that in mind when they're looking. So there's that. Be prepared that everything is Bragg Creek Unique, right?
Exactly.
These houses are not brand new.
And none of them are built.
No.
I don't know what the word is to describe them, but normal.
Yeah. Bragg Creek Unique.
Yeah, exactly. They're always a little twitch.
Yes.
There's a little twitch on them. Yeah.
Exactly. So, I think just be prepared that there's going to be some quirks. And
be flexible.
Exactly.
Yes.
Be flexible and understand that, if you want specific type of property and it be built exactly this type of way, you better come with deep pockets.
Deep top, just buy land and do it yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, just build your own.
Exactly. There's some people out here who can help you.
Exactly. Lots. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. No, it's probably gonna cost more than you think it's gonna cost.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, like just even insurance and utilities and those types of things. Like everything is a little bit more out here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. I know. When we bought this place, we knew it needed work.
Yeah.
It hadn't been looked after for probably 10 years. And it still costs more than we thought it was.
That's the way it goes.
It is. Yeah. Yes, we just underestimate it all the time. If somebody's looking at selling their home now, this is a common question. I think I know the answer, but maybe you have some different insights on this. What are some things that they could do to immediately increase the value of their property without doing, a gutting or a major overhaul?
Clean your house. Get rid of your clutter.
Yes.
Make it so that it's as appealing to the most people as possible. If you have a clean house, it looks well taken care of, even if it's not. But it presents that way, right?
Definitely.
Get rid of all the trash. That's a huge thing. I know everyone's a collector. Well, most people are collectors. I'm a bit of a collector too.
Clutter. All that kind of stuff.
That kind of thing. And then get someone in who can just give you some advice. Every home's different, but like fixing up leaky taps or slow draining drains. Easy fixes, general maintenance things. Get your furnace cleaned if you have a furnace.
There you go.
Well, I think everyone should have a furnace, but you never know.
Yeah. There might be
wood-burning
some
stoves.
Yeah, there might be some rustic ones.
Yeah, exactly. Just change your furnace filters. General maintenance makes all the difference. Even just like power washing the outside of your house.
Yeah, clean it up.
Yeah.
These are all signs that you're looking after your property.
Exactly. And I mean, this is maybe my opinion. This might be a bit of a hot take, but like I don't want to pay for someone's crappy renovation.
Right?
Like
that's a fear.
It is.
Oh.
And the thing is, if it wasn't done properly or it was just done not to my taste, I'm going to end up having to rip it out.
Yeah.
And that's me as a consumer, not as a realtor. But when we purchased our home here, it had been very well taken care of. All the upgrades had been done. So,
Nice.
it needs a new roof in the next probably 10 years, but it's fine for now. But all the windows had been done.
Oh my
things
God, that's
things like that make
huge.
a huge difference.
Yes.
Those are expensive items, of course, but you're more likely to have people look at it and be like, this is a feasible thing for me to move into.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So just touching on the idea of staging your
Mhm.
place, what do you recommend? Like getting somebody to come in and do the staging, kind of cleaning it up the way that it probably should be done, or doing one of those 360 view tours of the house, or is it both?
Well, it's a bit of both.
Okay.
So what we do specifically with our group, or like what I'll do, is I'll come in and I'll lend a hand and tell you, I want this gone. And
How's that received?
sometimes it's good. I'm pretty
Persuasive?
persuasive, and
Nice.
I'm also
right.
fairly easygoing about it. I'm like, I think that it would show better. Can we rearrange things
Mhm.
even? You'd be shocked what rearranging pieces of furniture will open up a space,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Something is too much, too big furniture to get in there. Yeah, it's not
Exactly.
attractive.
Exactly. And sometimes it's just getting rid of one piece. It's not necessarily bringing in a staging company.
Right.
It's just doing a little bit. And I mean, I'll come with my car full of throw pillows. I have probably like 50 throw
Oh
pillows.
my God, I thought my wife had a lot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's a problem. I love home sense. But, I'll come in and help that out. And that is something that I'll do. That's just A, who I am, and B, how I like to operate my business. Sometimes you do need to bring in a professional stager. And if that's the case, we'll have that discussion.
Gotcha.
But sometimes it's just a little bit of zhuzhing here and there.
Right. So what is the sweet spot right now for selling a place quickly? Because the price range of stuff you're specializing in is $1 million up.
Quickly.
Yeah. So if you wanted to flip a place quickly, where's the price have to kind of be? Is it like 1 to 1.2?
It
Or is it
depends.
just depends?
It depends on the property. It
Yeah,
depends on the
okay.
property. And the thing is, and a lot of people price, I guess, aspirationally. It's
Of
like,
course.
I want this number. My house is worth this.
Mhm.
It's been, my tax assessment says this. Well,
It's an opinion.
it's an opinion for sure. But you have to have a professional come in, have a look at it, and actually
Right.
break things down. And when it comes to pricing, the list price is just the invitation. That is the thing that will get you into the door, right? So if you want it to move fast and you potentially want multiples, list appropriately.
Mm.
Don't list aspirationally hoping, oh, okay, our
Yeah.
home's, probably worth 1.3, but we're going to list 1.5. Just see what happens. We'll see what happens.
You're not going to see much.
No, exactly. There's certain ways that certain kind of strategies behind it. And when I do a listing presentation, we talk through those things. Timeline is important, right?
Mm.
But also so is money. So what's more important to you? Do you need to be out or do you want more money? How do we do that? We might have to put some money in to make more money. How do we do that?
Mm.
It's not just set a price and hope.
Right.
Aspirational.
Yeah, some angel's going to drop a bucket of money in front of you.
I mean, if it happens,
Be nice.
amazing.
But they really got to love your house.
They really have to love your house. And
Yeah.
I mean, the nice thing about here is everything's unique. So
Yeah, it's hard to compare.
it is really hard to compare things.
Yeah.
But people aren't going to pay. I mean, there's houses that have been on market for
Oh, yeah.
years.
Oh, 100%. And the price hasn't budged.
No.
Yeah.
And that's fine if you don't want it to move.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, it's perception. It's like days on market. People look at these things. Well, what's wrong with it?
That's immediately.
Why has it been sitting there for so long?
Yeah. One thing what's really weird to me about Bragg Creek is the way, not so much in the hamlet, although
Mhm.
I don't know as much in the hamlet because when we were looking kind of outside the hamlet. Is this the way the property lines are drawn up? God, is it weird?
It is. It is.
I mean, on our track, there's now 4 houses, and everybody has like a 4-meter strip going from the top of Two Pine all the way down to Elbow Rise. Now everybody knows where I live. It's just, I guess it was done up in the 70s or something
Mhm.
like that. I mean, it's just so.
One pin at the top, and they threw a spool of thread down and
That's
just
pretty
hoped
much
it
it.
like.
Yeah, now we have to reap the consequences of those bad decisions years
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, ours goes up a hill too. It's something. But
Yeah.
you know what? We got a good lot.
Yeah, we love our place.
Yeah.
It's awesome to live out here.
Yeah, it is. Every day I think about it. And we've only been here since January of 25. So,
Oh, so just a year.
yeah,
Oh,
just
wow.
over a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So it's one of those things that like every day I wake up and I see beautiful homes all the time. Only once have I thought I could live in this house,
Is that right?
but only if I move the house to Bragg Creek. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I mean, this is going to sound kind of off, but like the house it's a house, but it's not a home, right?
Right.
You can do everything to the house, but you can't change the lot.
That's true.
Unless you buy the one next door too.
Wow. You want to hear some dad jokes about
Yeah,
real estate agents?
yes, I would love that.
Okay. Now, don't take offense to them.
No, I won't. You can't offend me.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you probably could, but I'll just go cry at home later.
Have you ever been a dual agent?
Dual agent?
Yeah.
No.
Listing and selling.
Oh, I thought that was the joke.
Yeah.
No, but
No?
I
Okay,
have,
then.
yeah.
You'll like this joke. Then.
Yeah.
I asked the dual agent how they slept at night, and they told me, well, first I lie on one side, and then I lie on the other side.
Well, that's funny.
That's a good one. Do you know what a house wears to a formal event?
No.
An address.
I love that.
You can use it. You can have
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to use that.
Okay.
That's like goes with real estate and couture background.
I was trying to explain the siding on this old heritage property to a client the other day, and I told them I'd explain it as best as I could.
No.
Why did the house go to the doctor?
Why?
Because it had a bad case of low interest.
Well, I feel like that's a good thing, isn't it? Again,
Yes.
mortgage broker.
Mortgage broker.
Questions.
That's right. So right now, I mean, I'm not going to ask you a recommendation, but
No.
interest rates are kind of in limbo. They've come down, but they're
Yeah.
not going anywhere yet. What's everybody doing out there? Are they going fixed? Are they going variable?
I think most people are probably going fixed. Again, that's probably more of a mortgage broker question,
course.
but I mean, don't bet on the house. Like really, you want to make sure that you
don't overextend yourself.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
And I mean, in COVID,
Mhm.
I'm sure we all know someone who made that decision to go variable and it went up to like 9%.
Yeah,
And that's tough, right? Talk to someone. That's my biggest piece of advice. Talk to someone who's more well versed than you.
100%.
Yeah. And if you're not good at it, find someone who is.
You don't know it all. So
No.
Don't act like it. Ask some questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ask Elise.
Yeah. Well,
She'll hook you up.
I'll definitely hook you up for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I got a bunch of questions now. I'm just going to rapid fire at you.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Is it better to buy now or wait for the bottom?
When's the bottom? How do you know you're going to get there?
Yeah. All right.
Buy now, always.
All right. Is the work from home anywhere still driving prices?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
You still see people coming out because they don't work in the office anymore?
Yeah. My husband just transitioned to working from home
No kidding.
like this week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right. What's your husband do?
He is an elevator consultant.
An elevator consultant.
Yeah, you should get him on here.
Yeah.
He's been in the elevator industry for 20 years.
This sounds like a made up job.
Yeah, I know, right? And of course, me being from Saskatchewan, funniest thing, our first date we met on Tinder too.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah, we're a Tinder
Wow.
success.
My wife and I met on Plenty of Fish.
Okay. Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
Tinder.
Yeah.
The OG.
Yeah. We met Tinder very early on. And yeah, he said he's an elevator guy. And in my brain, Saskatchewan brain, I'm like, there's no grain elevators around here. He's like, no, passenger elevators, Elise, come on.
They don't build elevators
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they do, I think. Yeah.
Do they?
You'll have to ask him about it.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Next question.
Yes,
How does AI affect my home's value?
it doesn't.
Okay. Perfect.
AI has never been in your home. AI, yeah,
There's no mysterious algorithm in the background,
no.
affecting suggested sale prices or
No.
offer prices. No.
All it does is take numbers from other people's homes that have sold and figure out based on those and based on the square footage and
Okay.
year of your house and numbers of baths.
So
But
is-
like it doesn't actually do anything because you can have a beautiful home online in pictures, whatever. You walk in and it smells like dog poo.
Ew.
Like
Sounds like you've been there.
mold. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there a few times. I've thrown out a lot of pairs of socks.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Ugh. Any horror stories?
No. Well, the other day I had to clean out a house right before a walkthrough, and I didn't even know they had a cat, but it was a dirty cat litter box. So, things like that.
Yeah. God.
Yeah. Actually, I do have a horror story, but I don't know if it's appropriate.
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was showing a house to first-time home buyers, and they'd seen it online and they thought it looked cool, so let's go see it. And in my mind, I'm like, they're not going to buy this. I'm not setting up. There's problems with it that they didn't really think were big problems, but I was like, no, I'm not going to set you up for failure here. We'll go look at it because you want to see it, but you're not going to like it. Anyways, we go downstairs and there's like this weird bed in the middle of the room. Weird bed. with like the most giant, like we're talking like a foot long size bottle of lubricants.
This is Diddy's house?
Yeah, it basically was
Holy
a Diddy.
shit.
It was a Diddy party. And I was like, what are we walking into?
And that's the way they left it for you to show the house.
Oh, yes. Yes. I don't know what was going on, but I was like, guys, this is not for...
Was this house in Pritis?
It was not. I won't tell you the location,
Yeah, okay,
but...
that's fine. I don't think I'd want to know.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, I don't think it ever sold, but I'm like, that's how you're presenting it.
Yeesh.
Yeah, that's when you need a good realtor who says, you know, whatever you do in your own time is fine, but just like tuck it away.
Oh my God. Was it a heart-shaped bed?
No, but it was just like a bed on a bed frame in the middle of the room, like no headboard, it was weird.
Interesting.
I didn't see any cameras or anything, but who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. What about these new 30-year amortization rules?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing, a bad thing? Is it helping people get more?
I think it's helping people get more, you know, and sooner. But again, probably more a mortgage broker could speak to that better.
Sure.
I think like, you know, people can get into a house probably sooner, like a step up than they would have if they have to do an apartment or a condo or that kind of thing, and then a townhouse and work your way up.
Which could help people move to Bragg Creek, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I think that's nice.
Sure.
I think a little
100%.
bit of fresh perspective is great.
Always. How do I make my offer stand without overpaying?
Have a really good realtor.
No dual agents. No dual agents.
You know, sometimes I'm sure that can work, but you know, I think it just clean offers are good. And again, go in knowing what you're willing to spend and can spend. Conditions, we're in a market now where conditions are seen more and more.
Is that right?
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, people were buying houses without an inspection, without financing, without those types of things. Now,
gamblers.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like this is one of the largest, if not the largest purchase of your life.
Yeah. Like I can't believe what we paid for this house. I've never thought we would have ever spent in my entire life what we paid for this place. Yeah. But here we are.
But you love it.
But we love it.
Yeah.
It's great. Like we still got stuff to do, but it all happens in time.
It does. And that's the thing. Like when we moved here, we, you know, came prepared, wanted inspection, we wanted financing, and we did. Yeah. Because we weren't willing to, and we had to sell our house. That's the other thing. We had to do conditional of sale of buyer's property.
What's the most ridiculous condition somebody's put on a house?
Well, I mean, there's conditions and then there's terms. So terms can be anywhere. It kind of depends.
You have to take the house with the bed and the lube.
Yes, exactly. Yes. There's that kind of stuff, or like this must stay, this must go. You know, people want a lamp. Like it's like, I want this lamp to stay here. Well, no.
It's theirs.
It's theirs. Like,
yeah,
stuff like that. It's people wanting to keep other people's things. Yeah. I want to move in, but I want all this. Like
maybe some people be open to that. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, like for example, like when we sold our house in Cochrane, people wanted to keep our table and our chairs and our stools.
You have good taste.
We do. We really do. I ended up selling a clock, and I had this plant, and it was growing up the wall. And they're like, we really want that.
That's kind of cool.
I'm like, fine, but also this plant is like from my dad's friends, grandpa, whatever. So I just took some cuttings. It's fine. It's growing. I also didn't know how I was going to move it. So it was fine.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just ask for more money.
I did. And I got it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's awesome. All right. I got some personal questions for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Probably, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on a streak right now of people who are believers.
Well, I mean, maybe it's a Bragg Creek thing.
Maybe it is.
Maybe we've all seen him.
I know somebody locally who saw one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's a book. I think it's called Searching for Bigfoot.
Sounds like a book.
Yeah. I don't know who wrote it. It's the most obscure thing. I think I was watching late night television and it just popped up. It was on some like, you know, History Channel or Sci-Fi Network or something. And it was like this book. Yeah. And it was like the call for Bigfoot. I don't know. I'll send it to you later.
All right.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to read that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a few out here. Believe it. Yeah, exactly. What did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, I originally wanted to be either in fashion, like a fashion designer, or an astronaut.
Okay.
So I kind of
very different things.
Two very different things, but I worked in the skies and I worked in fashion.
That's nice. You did.
I mean, I'm kind of 2 for 2, really.
Yeah, exactly. What would your parents want you to be?
Oh, I think anything but a stripper. No, I'm kidding.
Keep you off the pole.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, they were so supportive.
Yeah.
Whatever made me happy.
That's
That's actually the biggest thing. Like,
Yeah.
I remember being in paramedic school and calling my parents after a call and like getting off shift and just being like, I can't do this. This is not for me. And they're like, we support that. Like,
Yeah. That's nice. You sound
Yeah.
like you have nice parents.
I do. They're pretty chill.
That's good. Did no aspirations of you taking the farm over?
No, and it's a century farm. My brother kind of took it over, but he's a businessman, so he's not a farmer per se. So buys more land, leases it, that kind of thing. Growing the property, but yeah,
Good for him. And you come from a big family?
just the two of us.
Just the two of you?
Yeah,
All right.
Eddie and Elise.
Eddie and Elise.
Yeah, E squared.
All right on.
Yeah.
What was your first job?
Very first job, I worked at a greenhouse.
That's nice.
Yeah, I worked there when I was 12, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, carrying plants into people's cars.
Seems like a very peaceful job.
It really was. I loved it. And I did it a long time. Like, even now, I'm still an avid gardener.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Nice. Tough to do in Bragg Creek.
It is. I know.
Really got to play the weather.
Yeah, I joined the Facebook group. Like, we moved in January. I think I joined it in February, and I had to build a flower bed. We didn't have one in our yard. So,
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Keep the deer out there always a
yeah,
challenge.
yeah, they are. But
We built our own greenhouse. Well, my father-in-law built a
Nice.
greenhouse for us this year to try
nice.
grow some stuff. But yeah, it's different. It's a
Yeah.
later season here.
It is. It's a later season for sure. I'm jealous of your greenhouse. That's on the agenda for this year.
It's pretty rustic, but it'll get the
Yeah.
job done.
Well, hey, you know what? Bragg Creek is rustic. People
Yeah.
spend a lot of money on that to have it
Oh,
look that way. You know?
Well, that's one another reason why I live in the woods. I don't have to care what people think of my shit. 'Cause
Exactly.
nobody can see it. Great.
Exactly. That's the best part. Yeah.
What was your
you can
fav-
garden naked if you want to. That's how I judge if something's private enough.
That's right.
If you can garden naked and nobody's going to see you, great.
Home run.
Yeah. And you know what? If people see you, that's their problem, not yours.
They don't have to stare.
No, they just choose to.
All right.
Yeah.
What was your favorite job?
My favorite job? Probably this one.
This one? Good.
Yeah.
All right. That's excellent.
Yeah.
What was your worst job?
Worst job. I did clean houses for a bit. I've done it
I
all.
can see that. Yeah, that would be a tough one.
It's shitty.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Some people, that's the thing, even with real estate, walking into people's houses, you really see how people live, right?
Mhm. Totally.
But we're relatively neat people. Up here is pretty neat. It's just every now and again, I'm like, oh, I got this too. But yeah, it's interesting when you walk into people's homes.
That's right. I apologize for whatever you've seen while you've been here.
No, hey, this is normal. This is a very tidy
This is a work
studio.
office.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
It's done here.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like the color of green.
Good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I think this is similar to what I have in my office.
Oh, is
as
that
well.
right? Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Something different. What's your proudest business moment so far?
Just getting a couple of really difficult deals across the finish line.
Yeah.
And, trying to mitigate the stress that the seller or buyer sees. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
For example, the kitty litter box in my car,
Jesus.
Yeah. This morning, for example, I was in Calgary already, double, triple checking things because I have a closing. I'm waiting on a phone call right now. Right.
Yeah,
So, just double, triple checking things, making sure things are done. The client doesn't need to know that. They just need to know they're done. They don't need to know that you're there at 7 a.m. Scrubbing toilets.
I would tell them what I'm doing for them.
It depends on the client. Some people it's better to not stress them out with those little details. I guess after the fact, maybe just say like, but I guess I don't really do it for the praise. I just do it for the close.
Right.
Like I do it for the fact that I'm getting someone into where they want to be.
Yes. The big picture.
Yeah, the big picture.
Yeah. That's nice that you don't throw it in their face.
I try not to. I mean, sometimes I would really like to, don't get me wrong.
Of course. Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's some people that are very difficult to deal with.
And that's the biggest thing. Like that's the biggest challenge in business is figuring out who you actually want to work with
Yeah.
and who are your people. And sometimes it's okay to say no. And like, no,
100%.
I don't want to work with you.
Yep.
Like, yeah, that money would be great, but
Life's too short.
life's too short.
Mhm.
Exactly. Like it's just that's not the way it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked a lot.
We have.
Thanks very much for coming on the show.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like people to know?
About me.
Or the business or anything you got coming up?
Okay.
You got any open houses you want to encourage people to come to?
I don't have anything on the docket because by the time
This
by the time
airs?
I tell you, by the time this airs,
Shit will be sold.
exactly, it's going to be gone. But
All right.
no, I guess if you're just kind of looking for someone who really wants to advocate for you, I'm a really good listener. I'm a really good talker.
All right.
Have a lot of fun. It shouldn't be as stressful. It's as stressful as it is regardless.
That's right.
Find someone that doesn't stress you out.
Because
Yeah.
like we talked about before, it's not always a commercial on TV. Everybody's
No.
happy and good. Sometimes it's bad.
It
The
is.
reasons people are selling their homes.
Or sad.
Or sad.
Like I just did an estate sale and it was really tough because, you know, their parent had passed and there's a little bit of family drama, I guess. And I'm the type of agent that will sit there and while you cry your heart out and just give you a hug.
You got to be a bit of a therapist.
You do. And whether or not I'm licensed, that's definitely not, but licensed in real estate.
Bartenders aren't.
Yes, exactly.
Licensed.
Sometimes it's just nice to have someone to talk to who kind of understands the situation from that. You can talk to your friends or whatever, but in that type of, or like a divorce, that's tough. That is the toughest, unless it's amicable. Right. That is the toughest sale.
Pretty rare.
Yeah.
But you want somebody that's not emotionally attached to the situation.
Exactly.
And isn't going to judge.
Yeah. Exactly.
All those things. Okay,
impartial.
Impartial.
Need to be impartial.
All right. So give Elise a call.
Yes.
If you're thinking about selling?
Yes.
Give her a call. If you're thinking about buying, give her a call.
Exactly. Or you just have questions. You know, you want to know what your house is worth. You're not even thinking about selling now. You just have some questions.
Yeah.
What do I need to do, you know, in the next 3 years to get my house market ready?
Good advice.
Let's go around and have a look.
Okay. Excellent.
Excellent.
Thanks very much, Elise.
Awesome.
Good luck
Thank
in
you so much.
2026.
Yeah, for sure. It's been killer so far.
All right. Excellent. We'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. Thanks.